What is yoga? I don't know. Let's explore. Hello, my beautiful friends. Now, I don't normally do research like go online trying to find out facts about stuff and trying to prove stuff. I sit with myself and I listen to my body and I listen to the inner voices to find truth. But I decided to go online and see what more I could find out about yoga and see if what I was coming up with naturally was something other people were noticing. Now, I immediately realized that we're not all in agreement about what yoga is, and we don't really know what the true source is because it seems to come from a whole bunch of different locations. But we've got people that say there's 4 different types, there's 7 different types, there's 9 different types. I suspect that there is a different type of yoga for every single person in the world. So I did some further research, and it looks like we've got Bhakti Yoga. I may be pronouncing these wrong, but the names don't really matter, because they're called different things in different cultures. So Bhakti Yoga, which is emotional devotion. So you can reach a unity with the divine, or a unity with peace, or unity with this feeling of connectedness to the universe through devotion to a Messiah. But we can also devote ourselves to a loved one, to a wife or a husband. We can devote ourselves to our children, that feeling when our child is born, that immense amount of love that seems to come out of nowhere. So this is unity with the divine. This is the most common one. So you see this in like Buddhism or Christianity when they follow the Messiah or offer their emotional devotion to the Messiah. This is a form of yoga, but this has nothing to do with the physical movements that we're used to seeing called yoga. See, that one's called, I believe, Raja Yoga. Raja is where you see someone might be meditating. It's like more of a disciplined sort of yoga. It's that's where you would see the different poses. I think another name is Hatha Yoga. I think people are pronouncing it Hatha Yoga now, but it's Hatha Yoga, I believe. So that one is the physical poses that you normally see today and call yoga. We also have Jnana Yoga, which is connection, unity with the divine through intellectual understanding. So any writings about, great books, Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, these books are an example of an intellectual understanding. There are many people that say that that's actually the hardest way to find unity with the divine, but also it's the quickest. So this is interesting. These are just little facts. We don't have to totally believe any of these things. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, Karma Yoga. That is the yoga where you do work. You do charity work, and it gives you this amazing feeling. But it doesn't even have to be charity. It's like that moment when you realize, wait, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. When you find your career and you're like, oh, and you feel connected, you feel belonging. So that's the Karma Yoga. Now, I heard some other beautiful things about yoga that I wanted to share with you, and one of the best things is that yoga is that you're right and I'm also right. How beautiful is that in this time of competition, opposition, and politics? Oh, very refreshing. In that moment of collaboration with the universe, everything works out. We can argue about things for years and years and years through politics, but everything gets done in a moment of collaboration. That's what's beautiful about yoga. Another way it was described is that yoga is the end of all paths. So this unity with the divine is what we're all trying to do. We're all trying to get that sensation through all sorts of different things. So your yoga could be your hobby. Your yoga could be baseball. Staring at a tree, staring at a flower might be your yoga. Doing nothing might be your yoga. Your yoga could be any number of things, and just because it's someone else's yoga, it doesn't mean that you have to follow that, because some people's yoga is pain. Like people who love getting tattoos. It makes them feel connected. It makes them feel like something right is happening, but I may not understand. I may not understand that. But once again, there's probably a different yoga for each person. But also I heard that we move through different yogas depending on the different stages of our life. So maybe in the beginning we might understand the devotion to a Messiah. We might understand that, but then it doesn't quite work for us anymore. We don't feel so connected through that. So maybe we move to doing charity, and then once again we're rejuvenated and we feel that connection again. But maybe it doesn't work so much. So then we start going to an intellectual understanding of it, and then maybe we decide to do the physical yoga, where we work on our body to then get the peace. So we don't have to worry about what has worked in the past. And that's why I really believe in trying to figure out what is that natural yoga that's already arising in me. One beautiful thing to do is realize all the different types of yoga that you're already doing and just explore those more. So anything that gives you this wonderful, peaceful feeling, that is enough reason to explore it more. I hope that gives you a little bit more comfortableness with this yoga. Don't expect to know exactly what yoga is. Allow it to be absolutely flexible. Allow the universe to tell you how it wants to unite with you today. I love you all. Have an absolutely beautiful day. Until the next present moment.